you doing, everyone? Welcome back to our 3K to 25K account challenge. We had another good day today. Closed the day with $371 of profit on the day. We had two plays that we actually held. If you've seen that last video, we were in these plays for at least 3 days. They're both option plays. TNDM was a call, and we bought a call contract, and Facebook, we purchased a put contract. So we basically made two bets here for Facebook. We betted on that 165 strike price, that it would be lower than 165 by today. And TNDM, we got a 47.50 call. So our strike price was 47.50. That was the price to beat. And TNDM has been doing amazing. I think we actually closed it out at about $52, which was really great for us. Really great for us. We made about, like I said, $420 of profit because we made 160 yesterday. We made 260 today. So we really closed out strong this week. But let's get into the plays, starting with Facebook. What did we see? So basically on the weekly chart, so let's take it from the biggest perspective possible. At this point, we noticed that the entire week was bearish. So of course, Facebook had a lot of news going on, as you already know, the probes, the data privacy breaches. Facebook has been going through a lot of backlash. So there's from time to time, there's flashes of news. There's flashes of if settlements are paid off or damages are paid. That can cause the stock to go down. That could cause your price to go down. So these are things that you have to look out for. Also, from the previous 2 weeks, we've seen that $170 level standing strong. As you can see here on this weekly chart, we have these weeks, we have these wicks trying to break that 170 level, but just they can't. And this second week here, same thing. We had not too much buying, so this kinda almost dojied out, but at the same time, you could kind of assume that there's very indecisive motion going on in that week. They tried to break 170, but it couldn't hold the level and got brought back down. So as soon as I seen this week basically starting off bearish, in my head, I'm thinking this is going to be my direction. This is going to be a bearish week. This can possibly be a rejection. Not just a rejection, a reversal, I should say, as well as the 50-day SMA also playing parts, as you can see here. Although it closed, yes, it closed below for this week. This could basically symbolize a short-term downtrend. So that 50-day SMA possibly stood strong. That 170 price level stood strong. So based upon those factors, I'm saying let's play some puts on this. Let's see if we can get this down below this 165 strike price. And we did. So we basically betted here, and then we were able to get all the way down to 161. We actually got lower than that. We got to 160 for the week, but I believe I got out around 162 because I met my profit expectations, and I pulled out. I took the profits off the table, trying to stay disciplined, trying not to get too greedy. And that's exactly how that played out. If we want to scope in to the 5-minute chart, as you can see throughout these days, there's been lots of consolidation, yes, but every day you see a slow decline in this stock price. And that's basically what we banked off, that momentum, that constant downtrending momentum for the week to basically put us into a decent profit. Now here, I think I only had 1 or 2 contracts. So it was a very light position. I've been taking very light positions, not trying to risk too much money at this point. As usual, we're still trying to get that account to 10K, so we still have to play a little careful. But that was basically our play on Facebook. Now let's go back to TNDM, what we saw here. So like I said, we got in for the 47.50 strike price, a call on that. Now, as we know, TNDM had news this week. I believe they were FDA approved for one of their, let's see, actually, I think it's an insulin pump. Yep, if I'm not mistaken. So it basically got the okay. So that basically juiced the stock. We basically got all the way up from 45, I believe, all the way touching the 50 level, which was amazing because we were at the 47.50 strike price, and we were pretty. At first, I thought, maybe we might have to let this one expire or cut the loss, but we didn't have to. Luckily, we got that news, and also we also have earnings coming up for TNDM. So that's something for those interested, please look out for. But once I seen it getting up into that $49 level, I basically held overnight. So I had a good level this day. I basically ended the day around 49.99 actually. Yep, it was 49.99, and I said to myself, you know what? I'm not going to take profits yet. I'm gonna hold this overnight. I think TNDM is gonna give it another go, and that's exactly what happened. TNDM juiced all the way up to 52, and I sold around here for about like I said, in all 300 and change. No, sorry, $420 of profit. So this was a pretty good play, and it was actually the best position because it dropped back down below that 51 uh, price level and then never returned. So possibly it could return next week. Of course, but our contract was expiring today. We had to make a quick move. Now, looking at this on the weekly chart, you can actually see this kind of buying pressure here for this week. It's been amazing. With that news, it basically crossed several price levels, and it closed above our 200-day SMA. So I mean that's really good news. As you can see, volume almost basically topping off the 50-day volume average. We had very high momentum here. So as you can see, it's multiple indicators, it's multiple confirmations sitting here. You can even see here on the TTM squeeze, basically all of this bullish momentum throughout the day, bullish momentum throughout the day, and of course our momentum bar here throughout the day is usually above that zero mark. So it was a good push. It was an amazing push for us, closing out the week incredibly strong for our account. Now we have lots of earnings coming up in the month of, actually not in the month, not even in March. We have about four earnings plays in this month. We have TNDM, Z, Roku, and we have Square. Those are four on our watch list here that are all coming up with earnings. So I'm gonna basically check the charts. I might get into Z. Let's see what happens. I might take another option play on Z. I'll see how I feel about that. And also Roku. I'm feeling very confident about Roku. I think Roku has the potential to probably really touch that $55 range. So I'm gonna keep my eye on that as usual, and I'll keep you guys updated every step of the way. Have a great President's Day. Have a great holiday. Stay safe. Like, comment, subscribe. Any questions, feel free to reach out to me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Thank you again for watching. I'll see you on the next video.